This is Southeast Throwdown. Run the set.
Oh, there we go. Right into it. Okay, Goki versus Ibuki. This is a weird-ass matchup. Goki's missing a couple of the buttons that make Ken kind of successful in this matchup. He doesn't have the stand MK. He does have, though, the Shoto JHK, which is huge against Ibuki. Crouch MK can be annoying for her. Though it takes Goki a little bit longer to get his bar than Ken. So out-damaging her isn't as straightforward. Goki also very low health, very low stun. So if Ibuki gets a couple aggressive plays off, it can end pretty fast. But I expect this to be kind of a weird match for both players here. Maybe not super used to the dynamics. Just because, I don't know, it's not an often played one for either person, right? EdgeofNotion, I think that's crouch tech there, interrupting that FMP. You gotta kind of earn the respect of it before you start busting that out. TK with the corner. Yeah, he's playing it pretty safe. Doesn't have to go in, and he knows it. Slide under the fireball. It doesn't really matter. You just let him do that. Oh, I like that. He in over the red. That's pretty cool. Air to airs. 20 seconds on the clock. He's got to kill him now. Oh, okay. Next play needs to work. Crouch jab, throw. He has the lead now. He can run away. Nice counter poke. Wow. EdgeofNotion just using the time perfectly right there. Closing it out. All right, 2 bars TK though. So Ibuki will evaporate. He has that opening he wants. Oh, he needs to keep crouching. Ibuki crouches that Tatsu in full. You can just do whatever you want when he lands. Forward throw. Gets over the fireball. Yep, there we go. Crouch that in full. Yeah, TK can't be doing that unless he's getting a punish. And even then, on some punishes, if you get her crouching, you just need to take the TP or super. Demon flip rejump, I like that. He knew he was minus. Throws a very common panicking there, like parry throws, something like that. So, demon flip rejump, kind of like akin to a twin, getting a bad dive kick and rejumping. Jetpack heavy kick. Just timing that a little bit. Probably wasn't that meaty. Ooh, wasting the bar. Yeah, we're in the next round. Alright, tied up.
Final round. Now.
Ibuki with no bar, but I mean, SA3 is so short. Even though Ibuki builds bar incredibly slow. Not a huge problem. TK needs to find a super though. He's kind of just been out damaging so far. Straight hits. Oh, that's not block. Yeah, EdgeofNotion being respectful. Knows Goki has a lot of wake-up options. Oh, there we go. Could have been DP. Nice double parry. Dash Demon. That's death. Dead Ibuki. That's a woman life bar right there, bro. Capcom does not let them live that.
You win. Now, find a new rival.
That's a nice dash even.
Welcome to the world of the street. Well, I got the picture. Yes, I got the picture. Fighters ready.
I know TK had those. That's pretty cool. I respect him sticking with the Goki too. This is definitely a better matchup for Ken. But yeah, he was questioning his loyalty to Goki a little bit ago. Yo, Poe. I've seen you on, I can't remember which arcade you're from, but I've definitely seen you on some arcade streams. You're fucking good, dude. What's up? Are you Southeast? I saw you at some Jazzy event recently. Nice user jump. Doesn't get anything on the Tatsu though. Hey, Dark Hokage here too. Dive kick out. Doesn't throw him in the corner though. No quick rise, so he gets Oki. Blocking that standing. TK getting away with the Tatsu there. It's a bad habit though against his character. Small lead. Good conversion. Throw just barely whiffing there. Back up to 2 stocks. Oh, you don't want to get hit with that. EX neck breaker in neutral. Not reacting to the FMK. He's kind of checking him with some goofy shit here. Oh, that hit. Yeah, that hit. Super out of the teleport. That ain't gonna cut it.
Now, find a new rival. Welcome.
Oh, you're in New York. Oh, okay, that's dope. Yeah, dude, I've seen your Goku. We should play on Fightcade sometime. I've seen you on, but I don't think we've ever been like playing at the time. Oh, so many hits, bro. 40%, like 3 hits. Just like that, but he has the lead fast. TC block, super plus. That could have been TC off the sweep. Yeah, EdgeofNotion doesn't TC fast here. Nice. ST maneuvers, sweeping the landing.
Are you ready? Go!
There we go, finding a super. There we go, it's gonna be big for TK to damage, or pull head on damage in this matchup. Red Firewall though, I don't know about that. That's dodgy. Ibuki has actually a deceptively really good jump. It's 3 frames slower than Dudley and goes a little bit further. So her jump may look a little weird, but it's actually incredible. So Red Fireball is kind of a spooky thing to be doing against her. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it didn't work, but that was a cool idea. I'm sad that didn't work, honestly. Nerf Ibuki's SA3.
Final round. Go for it.
Big whiff, not a big punish though. Oh, there we go. Land that dive kick clean. You whip to the corner. The classic red fireball to sweep. Could have just blocked it out. Still confirm. That's not a punish though. Super's not very minus. That's pretty slow super, at least from that range. TC, throw loop. A punish on the teleport. Yeah, TK might be able to get away with that a little bit more often now that he knows EdgeofNotion doesn't really dash into that on reaction. That's one thing, Shotos can just keep dashing in that situation when the block T in. A double dash there, if Ibuki doesn't do like a late LP kunai, I'm pretty sure you just get under her and she's completely open for the recovery of the end. Can't parry or nothing like that.
I got the picture. Prepare to strike. Now.
There we go. We usually see more of that from TK. That jump heavy kick. It's pretty good against Ibuki. You get the high connect if she does FMK or FHK. You hit her, and because she's airborne, she flies like 2 dashes worth towards the corner. Shotos get a ton of space. That's like kind of a deceptive thing Shotos have, is like hitting 2 jump heavy kicks. The button is great. You have 3 different timings to mix them up with them on the ground when they try to anti-air parry. If you hit them with it, you actually get insane value. You can corner them in 2 JHKs. So that high JHK is great against Ibuki. Just barely missing on that super. Kind of just tossing it out there might be a little volatile. No way to get damage. A reaction on the demon flip. Parry, parry, parry. It doesn't have to respect that all the way. You can just block partway through, take the bar off the parries. Yeah, EdgeofNotion just struggling against some of the Goki-isms, you know. Doesn't have the innate response to some of the things. Like you see it, you pick their answer, you know. There we go. He's getting a feel for it though. There, you had the right punish, just mistimed it a bit. It's almost done. Be really respectful of TK's wake up. There's the jump, throw loop. Just hard to get damage playing like this. Kind of run away, not finding a opportunity for SA3, not really taking your Oki too hard. Yeah, the TK when he finds a super like that, Just over time, EdgeofNotion's kind of strategy isn't gonna out damage TK much. He's gotta turn up the heat a little bit when he gets an opening. You want to respect Goki a little bit. The wake up Tatsu could be annoying. Wake up DP as well, teleport. But as long as you're ready or crouching for the right distance, because if you're crouching in the right distance, DP doesn't hit all the way. Tatsu goes over your head. You can react to teleport with dash. You position yourself right. You don't really have to be that afraid of this wake up. But it's kind of daunting if you're not that experienced against him, right? Short, no meter though, so it's not too scary. Now cornered against Shoto. TK backing off though. Oh, that slide is scary. It's scary. Putting yourself up on him, roll minus, crouching. That's a scary recipe. Been working with it there. Gets away with the neck breaker. It's hard to tell exactly how minus that move is going to be. FT10, maybe just getting a little impatient. Nice throw, nice throw. Feeling that dive kick hit a little early. I like that jump back. Seeing that jump forward. Yeah, I like that. I like that. There you go. Get that lead. That's a good response.
Prepare to strike.
TK, I think, can hard read with Tatsu there, but like, nah, Goki shouldn't be doing that, right? Shouldn't be throwing it out like that. So EdgeofNotion has a good idea there. Doesn't get it that time though, and back into the corner. TK mindful of the position, trying to find a super. Demon flips. You got to contest these, but he just gets back in, right? Oh, nice whip punish on that stand MK. Warming out with that EXDP. Pretty tricky to deal with. Kabukis. No confirm. That's not going to punish. Oh, if he jumps, it will, though. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, EdgeofNotion needs to... EdgeofNotion has some good ideas in neutral. Just needs to be able to answer this demon flip and go in a little bit harder against the shot. Here we go. That's a sick jump. Goki already at like half-life. Like 4 interactions. Not even really big guesses or wins for EdgeofNotion either, just Goki health. Nice walk back against that dash. Yeah, when EdgeofNotion gets into this slow style, it works out incredibly well for him.
Now, find a new
There we go.
Welcome to
Pulling the lead in a little bit.
Well, I got the picture. Fighters ready. Engage.
No conversion off that jump in. Great. TK backing off. Right back in it though. We can do like 70% stun on the Kuma with one jumping combo. It's crazy. Of course, 1 meter combo, non-meter combo for Goki, like 40% damage to her too. Both characters so in the air, so that is a wild matchup. Yeah, for sure. I feel like if Goki just plays it super tight and doesn't, you know, it's easier said than done. Her jump is so good.
Go for it.
But if you play really tight around the jump, then his neutral, especially if she's rocking SA3, like over time, I think he just out damages her, right? But it's for sure like I mean, you would know better than me because you're like sauced with Goki. But I agree for sure that it's a pretty wild matchup. Goki has to be very on point. Oh wow, did that punish? Is it really that much recovery on Hien? That's wild. Oh yeah, that demon flip. If he's letting him do that, then he can just get in from spots like that, right? That's a punish. Oh, it's time though. Fireball gets the knockdown. Weird. Teleport on that. We can't be doing that red like that, dude. That's like +5 or some shit. Ibuki just eternally plus this character. Just let her have it. It's not gonna do it. Yeah. Slightly for Ibuki too, so this timer's getting down. TK has to make the move. Oh, but EdgeofNotion goes in. Didn't have to. Didn't have to jump there. But he just threw him. Yeah, there you go.
Engage.
Yeah, when the nerves are a little bit higher, first and 10, and then you're in a spot like that, sometimes it feels really bad to kind of throw it away a little bit. Okay, now contesting after the light woke up throw. EdgeofNotion needs to start frame trapping. This is a first and 10 exhibition, so TK EdgeofNotion are first up for that first and 10. Next we're gonna have, I think, Jimbo and his name Boogaloo. I think that's gonna be Hugo Kim, but I'm not sure. And then for our last main event, we have Migeru versus Spruce. So two of the strongest players in the Southeast. Gonna be Yoon from Florida and Makoto from Tennessee. TK pulling ahead by 2 points here.
Find a new rival. Welcome to the world of the Street Fighter 3. Well, I got to prepare for battle. Yeah, I've been waiting for this. Are you ready? Go.
Yeah, 3 first attempts. Maybe 4. Maybe 4. We'll see. We'll see. All right. I'm in that 4th one though, and I'm a little tipsy, so hopefully I get solid out. Oh, you played him a lot? That's dope. Yeah, McGarry's cool. Really cool dude. Solid unit. Kuma sweeps, random fierce punches, hurt Ibuki a lot. Generally the MU to be honest. I played it to 4 and 3 SOE back in the day, took a break from gaming. Turned into 10 years. I just retired in the fall, haha. So some of the MUs I'm still kind of a noob on, beginning to when I can. Yeah, I can tell you're solid, but it makes sense that if you took a break, you the matchups, take time to develop, even if your fundamentals are really strong. Hot swing over her head. Slide's not a huge punish, but oh, gotta block that FMK. Can't let her be doing that. EdgeofNotion finding some stuff he can get away with on him. Oh, I like the idea of getting over the fireball. That's not gonna work. Yeah. It's gonna block that. That's time to parry that, surprisingly. Yeah, good hit on the side recovery.
Now, find a new rival. Welcome to the world of the Street.
Alright, pretty tight set so far.
Prepare to strike. Now.
Now, Florida's good enough, bro. Frank KO don't need to show up. Y'all have all you need, okay? Y'all have what you need for success. Let's not get too privileged, okay? Be thankful for what you have, Juju. Is that chip? Did they want much chip? Nope, not chip.
Ready? Go.
Oh, that parry could have hurt real bad. I was crouching Ibuki, would have been the whole super on her. Just right under that, the dive kick. Saving the bar. I like that, Supering there doesn't really get you that much more. It gets you a bit more damage, but your opportunities close out a lot, especially because Goki's down and around. He wants to carry that bar into the 3rd round, right? So taking the super there is not good. And TK now in his little zoning zone. Yeah, EdgeofNotion not really finding anything to crack him with. Just building bar. Alright, he's in. Wow, just tot swing the FMK. I wonder if that was one reaction or if he just had the read.
Go for it.
I didn't think that would win. Tatsu with the FMK, honestly. Okay, jumping over it. Two full bars. He needs to find it. Ah, it's unfortunate. It's probably supposed to be super. Still would have been, maybe it actually would have been worse because you got away with no punish, right? At least he saves the bar here, right? Nice confirm. There you go. Yeah, TK has a little more reward off of baiting the tech attempts than EdgeofNotion has gotten so far. Being able to do that stand MK super, crouch OK, crouch OP, crouch OK super. Those are big difference makers.
Are you ready? Go!
Yeah, the Tatsu's a bad habit. Let's get him in trouble. Beautiful though. There's a far. Oh, she does that. Just heavy punch TP. She does that EX Kazakiri. She cannot parry. You just gotta like do a button or something, and your Shoto just DP your ass. Especially Goki, whose DP is fully invulnerable. Yeah, TK zone here. Just once he gets that position, it's lights out so far. EdgeofNotion hasn't been able to crack it too well. The jump back fireball, EdgeofNotion got us to walk up and then maybe jump over it or just find a little different movement and get past it. Right now, TK can really anticipate what's going on. There's crouch HP. Just blocking it out, EdgeofNotion. He's not been really car throwing after these openings. There we go. EdgeofNotion blocking out a ton there. But finally TK goes for the throw. There we go, EdgeofNotion turning it on. Not quite punishing that teleport. Chip life now for TK, it's basically it, yeah.
Final round. Now.
Oh, that's what you want with your Ibuki. Right there, 50% stun. Not taking the follow-up though, could have super jumped in. EdgeofNotion just kind of turned into the set, being really respectful of TK's defense. Besides the Tatsus, TK has not been getting too wild. Kind of just doing crouch short like that. Usually pushing out a bit, going for sweep or something. There you go, get the punish. I think Demon kills her, even at this life. Yeah, that could have been it. Back throw now definitely kills her. Or super confirm. Also kills her. TK realistically has like, what, 2 interactions before he loses? Yeah, just respect it. She has to walk up like Sentry. Oh, right over the X. Right over the fireball, I mean. The X Kazakiri. The X Hien, rather. Yeah, he was trying for that earlier, but had the timing off just a little bit, but you can tell he had the idea for when TK wanted to fireball going into the situation. This time that he ends it. There you go. Okay, it pays off. The TK's been consistently ahead on points here in the set so far. So EdgeofNotion needs to pick up the momentum a little bit. Pull ahead. There we go, HK. A little lower is like the ideal height, hit her right in the head. If you get that high connect, Goki should be able to MK Tatsu, or if you're really close to HPDP, as long as he's like 2 frame or faster, right? Yeah, trying to parry the whole red has gotten him into trouble so far. You can just block it out. When a Goki red fireballs like that, he kind of concedes Zoki unless you commit to parrying the whole thing.
Prepare to strike. Now.
There we go. Yeah, start answering that demon flip. Don't let him get back in for free. some kind of anti-air or something, he can't parry when he's in it. So as long as you have like an immediate answer, you can start telling him no. It's more of like a presence of mind thing. Like, are you ready for it? And it is like a legitimate, aggressive thing Goki can go for a lot. No FMK block. Yeah, that's a big crack in defense against Ibuki if you're not blocking that FMK every time. Yeah, there we go, EdgeofNotion. There we go. Yep, not respecting the red fireball. Okay, so adaptation coming out from EdgeofNotion here. It's the demon flip and against the red fireball setup. I like the movement. Going under the jump. That's not going to punish. In fact, Edge gets the jump over. No combo though. He's going to convert off these jump ins. It's not connect with SA1. Yeah, the superhero is not going to chip out TK. So Edge needs to find a couple more openings. And now it's chip. Probably want to cancel that to super. I like that. Neutral jump against their jump in.
Now, find a new rival. Welcome to the world of
Better than watching a Makoto play? I don't know. We have an exciting Makoto coming up. I gotta finish this beer before it gets warm, bro. Forgive me, I'm gonna be drinking a little bit.
Prepare to strike. Now.
So if I go quiet, that's what's up. Gets that even flip. Nobody's a hater, bro. Troyboy told me my kid was mad. I can't believe it. Unbelievable. There we go. Gotta worm past this chip back fireball stuff. Just block, just block, just block. Oh man.
Fighters ready. Engage.
Howdy baits. Yeah, I mean, if you like Yoon more than Ibuki, go for it, but whoever you think is cool, just pick them, right? Like, Yoon is honestly a really fucking hard character. So is Ibuki, to be fair. Like, she sucks. She has, like, a woman life bar and doesn't do a lot of damage unless you get some really big reads. Or your opponent really messes up. But, I mean, Yoon is, like, you gotta optimize the shit out of him, you know? So, I mean, whoever you think is cool is, like, the best, right? If you say you have fun with Ibuki, she, like, speaks to you, just play her, dude.
Final round. Go.
The big 4-3, bro. I can tell you that. It's fucking, it's, Frank, Mageru, and Juju, right? Or no, Sandybags. I'm forgetting Sandybags. So I guess it's like Sandybags, Frank, and Mageru? I reckon that's it. Sandybags doesn't really play that much anymore, though. In terms of, like, raw skill, Sandybags is, I think, he's probably the best of player, right? But he doesn't really play that much, so maybe we like DQ him from the list. Sandy, Mageru, Frank, yeah, that makes sense. Don't count these shows stuff. I mean, I can see what you're saying, like in terms of like active players, like it's a more interesting thing to say, like who's the best active player. But also, if we're like being respectful, gotta respect Sandybags' gotta respect his skill. You know, he's pretty good. I've never played him, but he looks like he's really good. Frank, oh, Frank is dope. He's an Ibuki player. I think so, at least.
Find a new rival. Welcome to the world of Street Fighter 3.
I want to see Frank in some of the.
I got the picture.
He's a cool guy too. I want to see him in some of the Southeast Throwdowns.
Are you ready? Go.
Bro, we're talking on chat. I've been distracted. TK leading 3 points here. Oh, I got arthritis. Yeah, bro. I'm glad. If hitbox is helping your arthritis. That's dope. I would say like if you're wanting to help with arthritis though, one downside of hitbox is ulnar deviation. When you put your hands together for a hitbox, your wrists naturally kind of angle. I guess like your pinky goes towards your wrist, right? So one thing you want to pay attention to is try to consciously position your wrist straight when you play in hitbox if you already ordered the snack box, but if not, look into an ergonomic hitbox solution, right? It'll be a little less optimal than having the hands together, but if you can find a split hitbox or even like a split keyboard you can map with a hitbox layout, that's really good for ergonomics. Especially if you can tent, like a big part too is wrist pronation. So if your wrists are flat, like palms towards your thighs, basically, that contributes to RSI a little more than if you can angle them kind of like palms facing each other, right? That's a little better ergonomically than having them facing down. So if you can get like a split keyboard with tenting, that's like ideal. A tented split keyboard is like the perfect like fighting game ergo controller. You know? In my opinion, I'm not a doctor, so don't listen to me. I'm a fucking idiot. But also, that's my take. I use a split keyboard, and ergonomically, it's like a dream, right? TK leading 4 points here. EdgeofNotion needs to pull it a little bit. Not all hope is lost, but at this point in the game, you're kind of feeling like I want to make the score look better before I lose, right? But he's got to, it's not over, right? I mean, I play on hitbox because I'm like a huge stickler for ergonomics and like everything I use in like my life. And I don't like, even though stick is a little ergonomic and that your wrist isn't pronated at all, the amount of effort everything takes, I think, is kind of just bad for your wrist. Personally, in my experience, it hurts my wrist, so I don't play with stick usually. I'll play on it sometimes.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I mean, if you have arthritis, bro, like, it probably won't make a huge difference. Typing in general is just not a very ergonomic activity. But look into it. I mean, once I switch to a more ergo keyboard, I enjoy typing a lot more, at least. You know, like a Corn LP or something like that is pretty dope. Like the modern keyboard, the way it's designed is not with ergonomics in mind. It's just kind of adhering to like an old design standard. And a lot of it honestly comes from the typewriter. But I'm talking about completely non-3S things now. But still. All right,
go.
Last round of this game. TK full bar, or rather EdgeofNotion full bar. TK 1 bar. Okay, go mix up. Yeah, there we go. Don't let that discourage you though. EdgeofNotion doesn't need to get discouraged by wake up shit like that. Just sometimes that happens, right? If you let that tell you no, then your damage output drops a lot. Especially when TK is zoning so effectively, you need to make those little openings count. Yeah, I mean, if your stack box is definitely for some people, it's a step up from stick ergonomically, right? Like if stick causes RSI for you or some shit, then like, yeah, just don't play with it, right? Not worth it. No matter how much shit people give you for playing cheater box or whatever. You know. In my experience, hitbox has been a lot better ergonomically. But everybody's different, right?
Now, find a new rival. Welcome to the world of Street Fighter 3.
All right, one more game before this is a 10-4. EdgeofNotion needs to get the wiggles out, get the jimmies out, get it together.
Well, I got the picture. Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
Yeah, it looks like unfamiliarity, honestly. Like a lot of Goki's tools. He started to get some answers for them, but he still seems kind of scared of the wake up from TK, right? And then his opportunities don't turn into a lot. Maybe not super experienced with making his like shimmy game scary, or abusing the plus frames like that. Like if he just started throwing in some stand-in Ks and confirming that into the Kazakiri, that would be huge. Crowd damaging TK. At FMK though, let's see some more of that. That's been working out. Yo, Troy Boy watching at Chuck E. Cheese. Supporting his cardboard pizza. It's been in front of 4 people today. Oh, almost got him. Almost got him. Oh shit, I'm allergic to something in this room.
Prepare to strike. Now.
Oh, this is terrible. Most of my joints, not so bad on my wrists as my hands and fingers. I try to do my best posture and keep ergonomics conducive to my overall comfort. Yeah, bro. Fuck yeah. Ergonomics is dope. Even if you're not treating arthritis or whatever, just I feel like a lot of people don't think about like the ergonomics of the shit they use every day, right? But if you're using it every day, might as well make it as comfortable as possible, right? And when you start thinking about it, like a lot of daily products are just not designed with ergonomics in mind. Nice, super there. Let's go. Just right back in. Usual jump HP, get his forward throw. Yeah, I can't really pursue Oki if the Shoto rises there. I think if she dashes, she can actually.
Final round. Engage.
I'm not sure, actually. I'm not sure how plus she is on forward. On forward throw, if Shoto quick rises. Alright. TK takes this round. It's set. Right, 10-4. So I feel like the nerves are hitting edge a little bit here. The way he's playing the neutral. The blocks. Yikers. Oh, yeah, nope. Don't let him do that to you. Don't let him do that to you. Do not let that shit happen. Back to the corner. Air fireball. Team flip in. Tick throw. That working out again. There we go. Okay, EdgeofNotion. Back on the board. 4th streak is over. 9-5.
Now, find a new rival. Welcome to the world of the Street Fighter 3. I got the picture. Prepare to battle.
Oh, Troy, you gotta put Frank up there. Frank might be. Frank is fucking good, bro. Like, you gotta put him up there.
Yeah, I've been waiting for this.
I get if you don't,
Prepare to strike. Now.
Yeah. Like he's good, bro. Like if he entered set, if he won, I would not be surprised, right? He's got a solid Ibuki. Yeah, true as fuck, bro. That's true as fuck. No ergonomics, no aesthetics, like everything's just trying to one-up itself constantly with like features and shit that honestly have no purpose for a user, right? Oh my god, evaporating. There we go. That's what I want to see. That's what I'm talking about. See that jab? +5 and the stand MK? He tries to answer with like crouch OK. He's trying to do that. Trying to answer the throw. Stand MK, EX Sumuji. Goki's got no life, bro. He just fucking died. Alright, he's ripping pepperoni, bro. No more Goki. You're over Juju. Oh, we gotta get that first thing going then. Yeah, McGarrett for sure is in the top 3, right? But he's just like the win guy, wins, you know? God, he's gotta be in there. I don't know. I think top 3 in whatever state honestly does not fucking matter at all. I think what matters is just like how good a person is. Maybe that's like a whack take, but I think, you know, maybe Juju doesn't make the top 3 in Florida, but it doesn't matter. Like as good as Juju is as good as Juju is. Doesn't matter. Like if you like picked up Juju and fucking threw him in like I don't know like Kentucky or whatever, he's probably the best player in Kentucky, right? So maybe being like number 4 doesn't fucking matter. Maybe we should just be like Juju is as good as Juju is, right? Oh, there we go. Fast again, dude. I was talking. EdgeofNotion takes another. There we go. On the board again. 9-6.
Now, find a new rival.
And the question is he squeezing in more games to make this record look a little better, or is this a big comeback? Right. Could be. It could be a 6 in a row. We'll see.
Now.
When he wins, it's been kind of quick. Getting a lot of aggressive openings. That's Stand MK. Doing a lot. Already half health though. Yeah, and parrying that FMK, that's a bad sign. I don't think it's download complete. TK can come up with some shit. So EdgeofNotion needs to keep coming up with more shit, you know, outpace him. I feel like they're pretty like similar in skill level. I feel a little more experience from TK. The UOH, I mean, it's honestly a risky move. It's working there a couple times. Oh, falls out, yeah. But the UOH, it's like throwing a tic tac at them, right? And if they parry it, you get carpet bombed, you know? So it's kind of a, you don't got a super behind it or some kind of link. The UOH is a scary thing to be doing. Sometimes you gotta do it just to make them think about it, or like to get a spot you want to be in, right, from a particularly weird situation. But it's not something you can like scare them with, you know. It's not a conditioning thing so much as it is like a. I don't know how to explain it. It depends on the character a lot too. The way Aura uses it, it's very different from the way like Kid uses it. Dash throw, alright. Nice block. No super. I felt like that was supposed to be super. That was a good backdash with punish. FMK jabbing out of the pressure. EdgeofNotion can slip in some parries here too. We've already seen the next set with the stand MK after the plus frames on jab. Let's see some parries. I want to see some jab, low parry, stand MK. Oh, that hits him. Yeah, that hits him. Yeah, the EXTN just not really gotten him anything so far, and got him in some trouble. So the EXTN's a bad habit. Gotta cut it out. Nice dash through after the back there. It's a little bit of damage, but it's not biggie. Tick throw. Yeah, he had in a neutral. It's not getting anything. Hasn't found a good SA3 connection in a while either. But his openings are coming off of like successfully defending it as some kind of throw, and then some kind of frame trap sequence. Well, that's good too though. That FMK not getting blocked. There you go. I guess that's why he's doing it. He wants to get XTN over the fireball. When TK has super, it's a scary game. If you guess wrong, you're getting a fuck ton of damage.
Find a new rival. Welcome to the dweller of the street fighter 3. Well, I got the prepared battle. Well, I got
right though, 3 in a row. TK was streaking him 4 before he interrupted.
Go for it.
I do want to see TK get his vibe back. Pretty commanding for a bit there. Yeah, that FMK can't let her be doing that. Goki can't button it out too hard. The stand MP can work. Goki stand MP pretty solid. Shiro stand MP. It's a little hard to do it on reaction to her button, but you can place it against it pretty well. The problem is you start to kind of open yourself up against the FHK if you do that. But might as well start it, right? Make EdgeofNotion show you that. Just go ahead, stand MP, beat the FMK. Just chuck it out there. And if it starts making him want to press some other shit, I mean, you're a show. You can whip punish some of it. Or whip punish all of it in some way, right? TK, I feel it. TK's feels off. He used to wait after he loses this. Yeah, wait. The character select, just let it rock. Let the ice it a little bit, right? Because when Edge is winning, it's looking pretty one-sided.
Now, find a new rival.
That's 4 in a row, right? Same streak TK had on Edge when he got that lead.
Well, I got the picture. Are you ready?
Right. See if TK can break it. Yeah, crouching P is not gonna do it much good. The neutral right there. Yeah, there we go. Stand in P. High jump, heavy kick. Just tell him no. Take away his toys. Tell him no more funny business. Okay. Well, like that. That's a good answer for that. Ian. Approaching while beating it. I see the idea. The spacing was a little off. Yeah, he's like that right there. That's stand MK. So before he was kind of just throwing, and TK was getting away with a lot of like crouch OK, just kind of not having to respect his string at all. But Edge is starting to get a lot more damage off this tandem K, the X and not being so like passive, I guess, when he gets knocked out. TK can't really find too many supers to out damage him. Throwaway style isn't working as well either. Back throw, okay. Yeah, the red's not working anymore. Could have been confirmed super. Blocking it out. It was scary. Oh, there we go. Big damage.
Final round. Engage.
Okay. Sorry, I'm being quiet. I'm a little tense. 2 bars, bro. 2 bars. Come on, TK, you have to find these. You have to find these, alright? You gotta find these. Edge has kind of not been using his super, just kind of EX moves. But, I mean, with TK not finding any confirms, he's out damaging pretty solidly. Oh, yeah. One more interaction, and it's over. Respectful. Probably expecting EX plus Fury. Yeah, he in over the fireball. Okay, it's tied up. It's tied up. Yeah, it was 9-4. EdgeofNotion with a 5 streak. Now higher than TKwiffs' streak earlier. Yeah, ice him, TK. You need to wait. Wait it out. Let the full, like, what is it? Like 50 seconds? Let the full 50 seconds rock. Just do not pick anything, okay? Ice him. Kill it. Download complete. I don't believe in downloads, bro. I don't believe in it. This is a stream, okay? We're still receiving information. You can always change. TK feels more centered already. You can feel it. You can feel his aura, bro. Oh no, that's new. That's new. He's not shown that one yet. Ugh. Oh, can't be doing Tatsu. Can't be doing that. Oh, he's dead, bro. That FMK. You gotta just relax and block it. Alright, at this point, relax and block it. Yeah, for real, that's it. We'll be doing a lot better. Gets away with the Tatsu. Come on, TK. I got mine. I just want to see him put his head in the game a little more. Kill some of the momentum. There we go. Hippos get jumbled on that cross up. Nice parry, not a big punish though. EX has a Kiri, nice jump back. No throw. Let's throw one more interaction. One more interaction. Oh, gets away with it. That whiffed. Pixel. Anything will chip. Anything will chip. If he gets EX, it's gonna be like EXN or something. Yeah, there we go. Code here sending kind of biased, man. Fuck you. All right. Good shit, EdgeofNotion.